along the west coast of Florida. We're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, a good one in store here between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start to drive the ball. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Extend. 319 gets right.
Play action, Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Andre Cisco who held him down there.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
180!
Irving here from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down. Here's Baker. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. It's a Bucs on the slant. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll start this one out the call. It's up to Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this one belongs to the Bucs. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, 7 to go. Right back to Irby now. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. 3-9, 3-9, 3-9.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connects with his back, Hall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Here's Thomas on the return. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. No one around. He's got space. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. 551.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Fields now, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Baker now from the gun. Got his man. It's on him. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Baker now off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Now Mayfield escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, that's not. Hey, go.
Now Fields. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here you go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look at the game. So they're left facing third and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, son. Green light.
Fields looking to throw. Looking underneath here for Hall. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields again. Short pass brought in. It's a small gain up to the 38. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Give on second to Hall. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, son.
A pistol snap. Fields launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
His foray up the middle, nets about 3. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and long for him here. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers ballooning the first half lead even further.
There are a couple different ways now to win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Thomas on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Here's Fields to throw. On the move, hit it right. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Jets trailing in the early going. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go.
Fields on third. That'll be caught by Miller. That's the first down, and he's still going. Still fighting forward. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Here we go, Scott. West up, 319, right, Scott.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
EQ. Don't jump. Ready?
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Cut. 180. Up.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
180. Regular. Watch one.
Throwing again is Baker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This ball's cut by Palmer. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. He'll be quickly trying to get set again.
Down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Rail.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This throw is cut. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. He anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him, so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. To throw is Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided first half. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They give to Mitchell, running left. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Okay.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd down and 10. Fields. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Hall running between the tackles. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into a crowd, and ball intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Mitchell again. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Nice run across the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going with Irving here. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
180.
Baker now from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. We send a man in motion.
319, get that.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 32. Wilson on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Fields throwing here. Same guy, Wilson again. They get to him. He loses the football. It's out. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Offense set for a 1st and 10. On the keeper, here's Fields. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here we go, son.
They'll run for it with all. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
And again, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Once again, Irving. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Mayfield will look to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
4th down.
And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right. 319, right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields trying for the deep ball. Toward Wilson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. Nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Gets him on the in route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here comes home. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Green 19, guys, what? Right.
From the 43. Connects with his back. Call. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
Running behind center with Edwards. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Fields to throw it. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Go.
Running for the first with Edwards. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. Beavis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, this is Mitchell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give, right side to Mitchell. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Launches one deep downfield. falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He has it at the 13. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
One move on the return. The Jets take over first and 10. At their own
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll start the drive with Edwards. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Sticking with Edwards here. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
5 yards on the play. It is third down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Jets trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Third and just 2 to go.
Hey, Cam. Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's fourth and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This is Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Carry here for Irving. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Mitchell on the carry. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the fourth. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Buccaneers continue adding on to that lead.
Jets 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flyer. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We'll take a pause now. We saw him get blasted at the end of that run, and he's in some distress following the play. Team personnel heading out to help him.
Here we go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Keeps himself upright. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
20.
Here's Mitchell again. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams.